This module will show you how to create your thumbnails and a file share. To do that, we go to Tools and Options. Let's configure the thumbnails first. By default, the thumbnails can be found with the photos stored in the database. There are two different storage types, the database and a file share. The difference between the two is that your photos, if you ever intend to use them outside of the software, if you save them as a file share, they can be easily used outside of the software. This way, they'll be saved as, you can save them as JPEGs and use them in that format, again, outside of the software. To configure this, let's look at the storage type as a file share. The table that you would choose is the card holders table. And within that table, when we are configuring a file share, the field is called Photo Share. Click on Save. The save is successful. Click OK. Now, let's look at configuring the file share. There are two configurations that we need to do. First, we need to create the naming configuration. This is how your photos will be labeled within that file share. You can also do it for signatures if you are collecting them. So click on Photo and then Create. And I would like mine with the last name first. Add that field. You'll see it populate up here. Maybe we want a comma and a space. Add those separators. Then first name. Now it would be fine to leave it at last name and first name, except if you have more than one person in your company with the same first and last name, your photos will end up being overwritten within that file share. So to prevent that, we need a unique identifier in this label. We recommend using the cardholder ID. This is something that happens in the background of the software, that when you add and save a new cardholder, the database gives that record a unique number. Now you can save it in any format that you'd like to. I'll save mine as JPEGs. And click on Create. And OK. The next configuration we need to make is the admin configuration. This is telling the software where the photos will be saved. Where is that folder where the photos will be saved? By default, it's on the local drive. You can change that by clicking on Edit, and then you can browse to the location where they will be saved. Or you can also type in the UNC path here and click OK.